Folks, how are we doing? Good morning to you. Hope you're all well. Grey day here in Glasgow at the moment. Apparently it's to get nicer. Better do, because I've got a washing on. I want to get out and get dried by tonight, so weather better get better. But yeah, welcome into a stream, something a little bit different, folks, where yeah, I mean, surely nobody's kind of fallen for the fact that they think that I'm going to be racing against 19 other real YouTubers. So we're just going to do, I wanted to do a bit of a stream. I wanted to have a nice relaxing stream, to be honest with you. Just something, a bit of fun. I can sit here and talk to you guys. And we are going to do a 2-hour race around Le Mans against Sophie. But not just any old Sophie. We have got some of the biggest names in the YouTube world here. Some of the biggest names in the world here. And if you go, you look at the pinned message, and if you look at the pinned message, you'll be able to see that everybody's teamed up. So there's 10 Group 1 cars and there's 10 Group 3 cars, and everybody has a teammate, Group 1, Group 3. So for example, I'm teamed up with Deadeye Delboy, Tidgney's teamed up with Hogston, Digits teamed up with Luc. And the points are in the description. We'll do a 2-hour race, 24-hour Le Mans, time multiplier set at times 12. So we'll go through the full 24 hours. I'll show you the settings for this, so you can see. So 2 hours, 20 cars. We'll start 20th. Obviously, you've got to make sure you've got the boost on the week to make sure Sophie gives you a race. Slipstream real time at times 4. Damage on heavy. So if we get damage, we'll need to pit or deal with it. 3 litres a second of fuel, so we do a pit stop, we can sit about for a while. The weather's random, starting in the afternoon, going all the way back through to afternoon. There's no rain when Sophie's in, unfortunately, but not a lot we can do. And this is the starting grid, so Tidgney from Key, Digit, Super GT, Z28 Gaming, Wind, Mistah, Sparks, Couch, Deadeye, Rory, Arkeys, Scottie, Luc, Sammy, Cyrus, Gotmaxpower, Hogston, Kireth, and myself at the back. And 711,000 credits for whoever wins the Group 1 race, so they're lucky. But welcome to the stream, folks. I'm not going to hang about too much here, but we'll get started. Any questions you want to ask, just ask in the chat. But who have we got? We've got Nay, we've got Cars, we've got Rid Racer. You know, if Kireth's team win, he'll have a video out saying he's the fastest YouTuber around. Yeah, yep, Nay, yep. Where am I in this race? You don't have a YouTube channel, Nikata. But nice to see you, Nikata. Hope you're well. I seen you were playing World of Tanks the other day and doing your usual. Dominating. And you're a meal, so hope you're well. But yeah, without further ado, I'm in the FT1. And the outliers for this one in the Group 1 race, by the way, if I can get them back up, are Super GT and Mistah, who are in the GTR, right? So the GTR is very, very fast on the straights, but destroys the front tyres. So I think they'll be leading in the early stages of the race, but I don't know how the Sophie will work out the strategy for them. But a couple of rules to remember: we can only use the hard tyres because that's all that Sophie uses, and we won't take the piss going through the 2 chicanes at the end because they're pretty fast everywhere except those 2 chicanes. So we'll take the chicanes properly rather than absolutely taking the piss out the curbs like we do on time trial and daily races. Willie, welcome in. Nice to see you. So I think we're all good to go. Let's get going. We've got 2 hours this to get through. We've got Kireth in front of us. I've no idea how the strategy's going to work out or anything, to be honest with you. No idea how long the fuel will last. The fuel's at times 4. I think. But yeah. Something to do this morning, early afternoon, little bit of a stream. Talk to you guys. No pressure on me to really do that much. And there will be lobbies tonight, by the way. Details for that stream will go up. Shame you don't got weather with Sophie though. Shame they can't deal with the rain. FT1's not very fast on the straights, is it? RCZ is fast on the straights, right enough. I remember it at Grand Valley. So I went to FT1 because it's not very good on the straight, so it should give us a bit of a challenge, although we are getting absolutely monstered here. I stuck this into fuel mix 2 by accident. I feel like I've got no power. I don't have power. Is it custom slip? Somebody time that man out. As you can see, there are no slouches at this part of the track, you know, there are no slouches through the chicanes. And we'll have none of that catch-up stuff going on either because we've got the Group 1 car, so we're never going to be leading. So we won't beat these, we should win to be honest with you in our class, but we're not going to be that easy. 3 classes of cars in here, I know. We'll see if the AI have been behaving himself, we'll see if anybody pits at the end of lap 1 for damage. Hey Chris, how you doing? I couldn't resist it, I'm a child sometimes, what can I say? Kireth will see, if Kireth ever hears about our season, he'll see the funny side of that. This is where we need to be careful because they're kind of bunched up, so they don't go through normally this slow, but they go when they're bunched up. They are pretty slow through there. Bomb, how we doing? They're struggling in this Porsche, what's going on? Go on Max, give me a slip. The weather's random, yes, but it can't rain with Sophie, unfortunately. That's it, Max. Give me the slipstream. No, don't give him the slip. Max! Dude. Here, Kireth just works the algorithm, that's all he does. I don't begrudge him his success. He is a clickbaiter, but he's made it work for him, you know. He knows he's obviously figured out how the algorithm works and stuff, and he makes it work, so. Right, I'm going to have to start making some moves here in the corners. Max. And left behind here. Bump drafting. Max, let's go. They're not easy to overtake, you know, they are. They're good enough on the brakes and that. I mean, obviously you can launch it on them, but when they're that slipstream like that, they're quite difficult to get past. Exactly, yeah, exactly. I think Max might have damage in this Porsche. He might pit here. A robust move. Oh, the two long boys have hit the front in the Group 1 race. Oh, down here, Kireth. We are going down here. McLaren's acceleration now. The car down there, Sammy. Give me some space, man. Two laps before the robust move came out. Need to make my moves in the corners. Look at the speed of these guys. FT1's so slow on the straights. Kireth coming as well. Kireth, get away. Oh, that's blocking. That's a good livery, isn't it, to be fair, Nakata? That's a good livery. I think that was Hines that did that one. I think he also did that. Not been RC, old RCZ. Absolute rocket. Round the outside of Sammy, or down the inside, or... What have we got next? Look. Libby, how we doing? Whoa. There we go. Libby getting sent to the stewards for that one. What the hell? Kireth's making the moves as well. Sunsetting here. Gives you a laugh, Timmy, then all good. Right, up to P17. P7 in class. Oliver, welcome in. Yeah, there should be open lobbies tonight. There should be. I'm going to set the stream up after I've done this. Right. See if we can get away from Kireth now and not have to worry about him on the straights. Look at the fuel. 1.6. Can we maybe stretch it for another 2 laps? I don't know. We're revving the nuts off it. They weren't going through this. They weren't going through the chicanes that slowly the other day when I tested this, to be honest with you. I don't know why they're going through them so slow now. Group 3 in the car, 45-minute races, a couple of 45-minute races. John, you have no idea what I'm saying, but you can cut. A name like John Smith, you must be, I'm assuming, English. I don't think my accent's that strong. It's happened to Arkeys' Mustang. Welcome in, John. Nice to see you. You're American. A name like John Smith. That's like the most... Gee, look at that Mustang going out. Arkeys, this is not what we agreed. What are you doing, mate? Yeah, for a Dutchman, yeah. They're going slow because they're camera shy, yeah. Yeah, this is Sophie. I quite like Sophie 2.0, but I think they kind of need to maybe definitely make them a little bit faster, or certainly train them up on certain corners at each track. So for example, you can see they're not bad around here except through the chicanes at the end, and Tetra Rouge, they're not very good onto the straight either. I would quite like to be able to give them like different personalities. You can make like have a passive one and aggressive ones, and mistake gridded ones. You can kind of just kind of general different abilities so that they split up when they're racing as well. But they'll not do anything because it's a typical PD thing. They kind of bring something into the game and then never evolve it. Like VR, for example. We've never done anything with VR since it came into the game. Shake that pesky RCZ, can I? Got to pit here anyway. Don't think we can stretch out for another lap. Either that Mustang can go another lap on Arkeys, bumpy bump. Oh, Arkeys! You just giving me a penalty. Don't think we need to change the tyres, do it? Steve-O, how we doing? Is FT one that bad in fuel? Well, kind of got to rev it out, so... But we're kind of about the same as most of the other cars, and... There's a few cars that have got a fuel advantage. We'll maybe try and stretch this stint out for 5 laps now. We're not got as much, we shouldn't have as much traffic around us. It's just bad at everything. It's good handling, to be fair, in the car. It's pretty good in the corners. Tonic, how we doing, mate? Good to see you. That was Arkeys' fault. I'm not taking that. Arkeys got me a 3-second penalty with crappy driving into the pit lane. Hugo, how we doing? Right, what's happened there? Have they changed the tyres behind us? Interesting. Or maybe they haven't, I don't know. Maybe they were just that far behind. I haven't seen Scottie all race. He went in front of Cyrus as well. Tyres. Power peaks at 9.5. So 9.5's that, so 9.5's is literally the end of it. We should be seeing some Group 1 cars soon. Flag as we speak. So the two GTRs, the two Nissans have had to pit before the rest of them, so Tidgney is in the lead again. Interesting race at the front between the GTRs and that. Here comes Tidgney, he's going to go. That Tidgney in an Audi, who would have thought, eh? Tidgney in an Audi. Tidgney's got a good lead. He tries to spin probably fear. Jesus. No mercy, is there? At them all. Pushing into the bits. Remember, we won't take the piss through the chicanes. Take them properly, but we'll pretend there's barrels on the inside. Oh, we've moved into the lead apparently, of the class. They must have taken tyres on. Yeah, well, I meant for Group 3, Nakata. So the Group 1s are on mediums by default. So Sophie uses the default tyres. That's more, should be more accurate. But on Group 3 they only use hard tyres. I didn't think we'd get up to P1 this early, to be fair. What? What's this? That's the two GTRs and a completely different kind of strategy. A wee bit. That's Beer Trek, how we doing? Yeah, there's some kind of XP league system for people in the chat, Toric. Not really sure. You can't turn it off either, which is a bit annoying. Cheech, welcome in as well. On these tyres now. Ooh. To the right we go. Punch Scottie. Gets close to me, I will. I did actually mean to change the bulbs on my car to sort of clear ones rather than these yellowy ones. Actually see what I'm doing. What we could do, we could actually maybe serve our penalty and then that brings the AI back into contention with us. We'll do that. We'll serve our penalty at where we're meant to serve it. Well, it can kind of be any time, Tonic. I was kind of thinking about 6 o'clock, but I don't know if that's a bit early for some people. Maybe not anybody that's in continental Europe, to be fair. Deadeye Dale Boys letting down Team Scotland here. I'm winning for Team Scotland and Deadeye Dale Boys last in the Group 1 race. When were you supposed to win the championship, Dale Boy? Get a move on up there. Shit. Not a big fan of driving at night, do you know that? You doing, kid? Welcome in. Well, the plan is to do a couple of 45-minute races, so it's not going to be the longest stream, just a couple of hours I need. We can start even at 8 o'clock. What was that? Penalty served. They take a weird line through there, don't they? Ah, no worries there, no worries. Yeah, man, probably Tidgney and Hogston are both leading class. They're in the same team and they're both leading their classes at the moment. We need to kind of do something about that. Tidgney may have to have an accident at some point. So hard to see where your brake markers are in the night time. This wee photographer guy. They're running out of tyres and fuel soon. Oh, Scottie with the block on Cyrus. Shit, man, I'm gonna have. I was meant to do 5 laps, I'm gonna have to pit here, ain't I? And new tyres as well. Cyrus is looking pretty racy in that Eriessss. Up there though, Scottie's moving about. A sneaky Irishman. Right, we need to pit here, don't have enough fuel for another lap. And the tyres are shocked anyway. Oh god, dear me. Trying to get a penalty this time, eh? Everybody's in. New hard tyres, please. Full tank of fuel. There's Sophie do pit parties too, yeah. Still not got your pedals in, no, what the chance my pedals will be delivered today. Had a cast iron guarantee from UPS that this time they will be delivered. See what I was doing with UPS, I eventually had to get them delivered to a kind of, not like to the house, I had to get them delivered to some kind of drop off place that they've got and then just go and get them myself because they kept saying they were delivering them but they didn't. Hogston. Hogston lost out big time there, didn't he? So here's the benefit of doing this. I'm bursting for the toilet. I need to go to the toilet, folks, and get some juice. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Yeah, they can't do that in the real thing, Hugo. I'll be glad to see the sun coming up. I didn't know where I was on the straight there, as you can tell. How you know where the door is then, Jay? You don't need to watch. You're only in here to wind folk up anyway. If I'm a member of the channel for 31 months. I know, yeah, take his. I was going to say I'll take his spanner off him, but he's not got one. Take his spanner off him. Maybe give him a spanner just to take it off him. Look at the inside. Cheeky. You have the power to cut back. Oh, he's giving me the slip. Go on, Scottie. Alright, no worries, Jay. What the? I get you. At this point, Jay, though, I expect you to go, but aye, the stream's pressure, huh? News, how we doing? I don't know what that flash of light was there. See Jay and the cat are as friendly to each other as they've ever been. See you later, Hugo. Catch you later. In the lead of the Group 1 race. Must have seen him up there. Cyrus going to? Oh, Cyrus might make that work. Plus power coming into play now. Quite light on the brakes. Everybody else actually at this party. Kireth's up in the driving class. Actually, how do we? I don't even know what the strategy some of these guys are doing. Maybe bump draft Cyrus through into the lead. I hope they can judge it high. That was bad from Lando, wasn't it? Oh, terrible mistake from him. Oh, it's contact. Water given. American. Jesus. How you see the corner? Let's get out of there, Rory. He's pretty 2 laps after me. Okay. Rory's in good shape. He's got the fuel and he's got the fresh tyres, I'd imagine. Right, Scottie, give me the slipstream. Oh, that's it, Scottie. Don't stay there. Stay there. He won't stay there though. Like he's playing games. Not yet, Jay. I'll put them on after this race. Group 3 around Brands Hatch. You like Group 3 around, you like Brands Hatch, don't you? I might be saving fuel here instead of getting bloody involved in a battle. Cheeky Hogston, cheeky. I'm in that 4GT down here though, won't I? Done some blocky shenanigans. Oh, by Hogston. Right, let's try something different. Let's try to get away from these guys. Let's pat a bit early and try to make the next stint a bit longer. Thanks to a certain someone you can't look at Discord. Jay, how are you managing to block the cat as Discord? You're the reason I'm getting a PC, really. Right, we need to get 5 laps out of these tyres. Okay, up. What was your best finish last week in the lobbies, Jay? Did you even finish in the top 10? You were running quite competitively at Daytona, but I don't remember seeing you finish in the top 10 in either of those races. That's boys. Tidgney. Either it's one of the GTRs. Oh, I was just too busy looking at the radar to see what this blooming LMP was doing. Not even a top 8 in the car. E. Ranger. The fuel save emoji. I hate it when the problem when I'm coming across this part of the track. Lost time with doing what we've done here. Right, don't know what's happened to Scottie, but we're 12 seconds ahead of them. They must have changed the tyres. They've lost time anyway, don't know how. He starts stretching this fuel out and try and get to lap I don't know, 17 or something. Hogston Coast. You know, I didn't realise how effective lifting and coasting was until I tested it. It's actually, I know that's what they kind of do in real racing, is lift and coast for fuel saving, but it's actually very effective in this as well. I wonder what time it is. I wonder how close we are to sunrise. I'm actually genuinely curious who's going to come out on top between the normal LMPs and like Tidgney and Key and Digit are in compared to the two long boys that Super GT and Mistah are in. I'm interested to see what one's actually come out on top at the end of the race. Heading very well, are we? The long boys have got really good top ends, but terrible tyre wear. Oh, sunrise is here at least. Into the pitch, 41 seconds ahead of us, we should pass him. best lap of the race. How's fuel saving? Good temperatures. Oh, Sophie in the way. Yeah, it really is. It really is. Why they never used Lemans over the last couple of weeks and do a 24, not a 24-hour race, but simulate a 24-hour race with it being Lemans weekend, I will never know. I know they did the time trial, but I mean, come on, honour a race with something a lot better than that. Cheers, cheers. Yeah, I was just sort of sitting yesterday a little bit bored and thought, do you know what? Let's just have a bit of fun. Ain't ever going to happen. I'm actually of the opinion now that sport mode will be gone come the next game. This will be the. I mean, I hope I'm wrong, and I probably will be, but. There's just something about the way things are getting done. It makes me think they want rid of sport mode, they don't want the burden of it. Exactly, Jay. Instead we get... I mean, I like Group 4 at Watkins Glen, right? I mean, I really do. I don't think it's a bad combination at all. I think it's a fun combination, but... You know, hard tyres, no strategy and custom slipstream. I watched a couple of races that Digit did yesterday and no surprise, it was just basically 9.5 laps of following each other and bumping. Two seconds, somebody's either just come into my house or I'm getting broken into. Give me a wee minute. Well, thankfully not getting broken into at least. Just my... It's amazing how just kind of pausing the game and coming back even like a minute later puts you off your stride. We're doing, that's a lap that you can do. Yeah, sunrise. Doing a drug deal. Well, nothing that exciting goes on in my life, Timmy. I'm willing to bet any amount you'll have race A, B and C in exactly the same formats you have. I mean, it'll either be that, Jay, or it'll be going. I honestly think it'll be going. I still think there'll be some kind of multiplayer where you can kind of join like a ranked race, but it'll just be very, very casual, kind of hoppity kind of stuff. It'll basically just be like a daily race A that the race changes every day or something. It's like a random, like a was it shuffle races in Gran Turismo 5? That's the way I see multiplayer going in the next game. I mean, it could well be the perfect time for them to do it as well if they don't want to compete in that kind of market with other games. You know, you've got, you know, Le Mans Ultimate, AC Evo coming out, there's other games coming out. Maybe they don't want to compete with them. Maybe they're not interested in competition and just want to do their single player car culture shit. I mean, stuff. Grumpy, how we doing? I'll definitely tell you, but that's kind of their own fault, isn't it? I mean, I think there's enough of an audience. I know they don't want to go down the DLC route and splitting player bases up, but every other game does it, and it doesn't really do them that much harm. And it brings money in, and if money's the issue, then they're going to have to bite the bullet. Well, that's what I mean though. Yeah, it's probably easier for them to go that direction than that direction, I guess. As we've discussed often enough, yes, that is the problem. They're trying to run kind of essentially two games and not really making any of them successful. Let's take a risk. Let's stretch another lap out these. Let's fuel in these tyres. Oh, you're well, Grumpy. Good to see you. Might be cutting this a bit fine here, won't we? We might be cutting this a bit fine. This is maybe not the best call we've ever made. I fear I have made a boo-boo here and I have to go into proper fuel saving. This is nail biting. Just try to keep it interesting, Timmy. I think Rory and Eriessss is in the best position. I think he's winning this. I'm pretty sure he's like, he just came out of the pits there, like as we passed the line. He's in like a wildly different strategy to us. But yeah, you know, as we've said often, it's not the game's fault. No, every kind of racing game ultimately that's doing online racing is just a canvas, isn't it? And it's really up to what you do with what's at your disposal. And some games make much better use of what's at their disposal, like Le Mans Ultimate, 11 tracks, 20 cars, but they managed to fit quite a lot of variety in there and different, you know, and use the strengths of their platform and their game, compared to Gran Turismo 7, which doesn't use the that would be brilliant, Jay. That would be brilliant, honestly. That would be like such a good addition for people. Interesting, I think the AI cars are double stinting their tyres as well. I think some of them are anyway. Harry, how we doing? Welcome into the stream. Rapid, how we doing? Welcome in. Here's Harry, I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, Rapid, you don't actually think there's 20 real YouTubers here, do you? There's half a real YouTuber, 19 imposters. But I guess at some point we better start working out a strategy here so we kind of pitting before our 5 laps to go. Hey, thanks for being a member for 19 months. Yeah, I think you're faster than B rated, to be fair. You're definitely in. You're definitely kind of sort of getting into A territory with your pace. Way too hard on yourself. I was thinking that we hadn't seen an LMP for a while. Probably. Can go for that. Oh yeah, we've. I guess he wanted to pit, eh? Jesus! What did I get a 2-second penalty for game? Crazy bloody LMP drivers. Was that Super GT? Super GT just tried to take me out. How did I get a penalty? I tried to slow down to let. Honestly, see, the penalty just doesn't even work against Sophie. Well, I'll be able to look at the replay right here. Probably won't be able to save it. But... Right, 43 minutes to go. Right, somebody do some strategy. We're probably doing 4 minutes laps, so that's 5 laps every 20 minutes. So with 20 minutes to go, we want to be kind of... Neil, welcome in. Well, Team Scots people are not winning this championship. Del Boy's just not turned up. He's just not done a good job in those LMPs. He's not played the game for a while, maybe. He's maybe a bit rusty. I think Gotmaxpower and Super GT, they're looking quite strong for the championship. Comes Tidgney. Well, you just alter the names in the same way. When you make the grid, you can just click on them and change the names of the drivers. Like if you want to adjust the grid, it's in there. And Sophie only uses the default tyre for the class, so they use medium tyres on. The LMP ones or the Group 1 cars. But we can only use hard tyres in Group 3. So like the Sophie AI will use soft tyres on the Super Formula cars. All those features in the game, Neil, and you're not using them. Stop becoming a time... well, stop time trialing all the time. So much more to be discovered. Polishing your gold bullion, are you, Grumpy? Gold bars. Oh, you've... oh, man. You can hitting the don't refuel button, nothing like doing 9.5. Yeah, well, no. We've already kind of stretched the fuel a little bit. Yeah, Group 4. So yeah, Group 4, Group 3 hard tyres. Group 2 I think use mediums. Group 1 use mediums. Super Formula use softs. And if you kind of like race mode a car, like a road car into a race car, they'll use hard tyres as well. Oh yeah, definitely rapid. They need to kind of further expand what you can do with Sophie, yeah, so they need to kind of try and get them like using different strategies. They need to give them different personalities as well, because kind of just essentially all drive around in a group because they're all the same speed. But yeah, different, you know, you want kind of like a sort of scale of difficulty between the drivers that you're using, so that they're not all just driving at the same speed and kind of creating the great racing moments. And yes, you want to be able to make them use different compounds of tyres as well, if possible. we're approaching the 75% marker. Overtake me, please. Even though who's in that car. That's Wind and Couch Driver. Don't you try pit, don't you dare. Where is he? Ah, you'll get there, Dave, you'll get there. The easiest way to get to A plus though is, well, is definitely through Daily Race C. I reckon it's much harder to get to A plus just doing Daily B. Daily B is literally just time trialing, so at least in Daily Race C, if you know, there is a bit of tyre wear, there's a bit of strategy in there, so you can finish ahead of drivers who are technically faster than you. Also, if you do manage to get into like the top split lobbies, or up towards that way, I guess even in any lobby, you've got more people who will quit the race in Daily C. You might have somebody, you know, who's got much higher DR than you and they get taken out at the first corner, and rather, a lot of people quit, so you're just getting free DR. Yeah, that's the problem. If you set the boost to weak, they kind of do drive alright, but the moment you hit the front, the boost gets activated. That's why like doing a multi-class race is quite good, because if you want to do a race against Sophie, just kind of fire it, and you're doing like a group 3 race, just fire a group 2 car at the front and they'll GTF down the road and you won't get any of the catch-up stuff going on. So we'll pit at the end of this lap. Whoa. 8 laps at 4 minutes, 32 minutes, so 2 stints. That should work out. So if we pit now, we can do a 4 lap stint, and then depending on what the race is doing, we either need to do 5 or 4 at the end. But we know we can do a 5 lap stint, so pit now makes sense. We're not going to fuel to go another lap. We could stretch it, but well, they were there. Wasn't even paying attention. We should gain on max power here. We're not changing the tyres. Yeah, don't change the tyres. So we should be on the back of max here maybe. You go into World Circuits, Neil, where you kind of find the time trial, and certain, you'll see next to the names of the track, it'll have the little Sophie icon if you can race Sophie at that track. And then you go into custom race, it'll give you the option of racing normal AI or Sophie AI. Ah, definitely rapid, yeah. I try to run 2 games in one and doing a bad job in both of them, I reckon. But it's funny though, because I like the single player base think that they're getting neglected in the sport mode that gets all the attention, and a lot of sport mode players think that we get neglected and they concentrate on the single player. But to me, I agree, they do a half-arse job with both of them. We've jumped Sammy and Gotmaxpower. They've changed tyres there, so don't think it catches, but right, we'll push for this stint, so we will. 4 more laps and then we'll pit, and then that'll be our last pit stop. Fresh tyres, full tank of fuel. We don't have to worry, and we'll see where we finish. Super GT leads the LMP field at the moment. Z28 gaming in the pits for LMP. Must have ran out of tyres because he's got 37% fuel, so I'm not entirely sure how, but Luc's managed to get to the front of the Group 3 pack. He's in Ferrari. Quietly, just out of nowhere, he's leading Group 3. Where Cyrus and Scottie have disappeared to. Yeah, we're looking good, and Hogston as well. Hogston's disappeared. In now. Body going in. Body's carried on. Stop the driving. Dale Boy in 10th place and in the pits. Our teammate bringing up the rear of Group 1. Words in the briefing room after this race. Well, I don't know if you'll be able to do it with Sophie though around that track, will you? I'm not sure where Sophie can go around there. Well, you could just do it with the standard AI, oh no, because you would need to, because you need weather, don't you? Doesn't matter. But yeah. I've got a grid on here where it's, so I bought 4 F3500s and I made one a Benetton, a Ferrari, a McLaren and a Williams, and then I named all the drivers to, like, you know, so the Ferrari drivers are like Eriessss and Berger, Alboretti, Barrichello. The Williams drivers, I think I had, like, you know, Piquet, Manso, David Hill, Benson, I'm not sure, and then like Benetton, I had Schumacher, I had Johnny Herbert, DJ Leto, Jos Verstappen. Didn't have very many good drivers, to be fair, did they? Martin Brundle. But then I changed like the characteristics of the cars as well. So the Benetton's got loads of downforce, but not very good top end. The Ferrari's got a really strong top end, but not got much downforce. The Williams has got really good top end and downforce, because it's like the Williams were the best cars in the 90s. Then the McLaren's just kind of probably the worst out of the 4 cars. And then I do Sophie races with them, and it's quite interesting because the cars have got completely different characteristics. The field does kind of split up a wee bit. Right, so let Rory will pit at the end of this lap. Whether he makes it to the end, 24 minutes to go. He's doing 5 lap stints, so I think this will be his last pit stop. How many pits though is he? Definitely got one more pit stop out. He'll easily make it to the end. I feel like the time has stopped, the multiplayer, you know, the weather's stopped. So, 2-hour race and I set the time progression to times 12, so you'd think that would be, you know, 24 hours, wouldn't you? I feel like it's going a lot faster than that. You know, there's the shadow of my car. Behind me now. Right, I think if we're going to win this race, we're going to have to push like crazy. 26, because we've both got one pit stop left. Oh, we're going to make up 20 seconds. You've got to change tyres as well. Just for races like this, I will race in cockpit view, Neil. I think it's just more interesting to watch, more enjoyable for me to drive. I guess if I want to be competitive, when I go back to sport mode and I want to be competitive, then I'll probably have to go back to this view. Yeah, I just think it's especially in the FT1. The FT1's got these. It's one of the few Group 3 cars where it's I don't really feel like it's hindering me that much. Andy, how we doing? Good to see you, hope you're well. Accelerator pedal was making a bit of a weird clicking noise. I did notice it last night. To check out what it's doing. It's a little bit concerning. The clouds are still moving because it's getting cloudy again. It certainly wasn't as cloudy as this last time we came round here. What do you mean, Andy? Is that you or the steering wheel, did you say? Yeah, I was saying one of my pedals is clicking. If you can hear clicking, it's probably the pedals you can hear. That Lexus must be mega on fuel. Must be absolutely amazing on fuel. Well, I'm glad we did that. I'm glad we did that stint of 5 laps earlier on, because it's going to allow us to push like crazy to try and catch Rory on this last stint. That might be enough for Andy, it might just be something that's tightened. If we knew it was possible to rain, we'd be thinking there's a chance of rain here. An LMP for a wee while either. Oh, looks like one flying up behind me just as I said it. Thankfully, we'll be in the pits and missing them. That's Deadeye. Terrible job. Good tyres, please. What we got? 15 minutes, 4 laps. 4 laps of fuel. Let's go short on the fuel, see if we can catch. No, I'm second in my class. Rory's leading. Jay's been an engineer, Andy. Get me informed. Right now he's in my ear, he's like, there's a couple of LMPs coming up behind you, make sure you get out of the way, you know they drive like arseholes. Don't mind me, just hit me on the entry. So, I don't know who's got to pit ahead of us. I think Luc will have to pit again. I think Max has to pit. I'm pretty sure Rory has to pit. I think we are in contention for the win. Didn't even get this penalty as well. Penalty after Super GT tried to kill me. Speaking of who? Could be him. This could be him. in LMP. Does he have to pit again though? That's the question. Could be out in a month's time if PD would actually... PD, everything I said in that, I'm pretty sure PD could do within a month at the GT7. Me and Max in the pits. Well, he's still. It was like that. I don't understand how that Lexus is still going. Right, no, he's pitted, isn't he? He's pitted and he's out. 24 seconds. So Rory's going to win in the Lexus. Looks like we'll be P2 in class. Go if you. I mean, obviously we'll not get every Group 3 car represented here, but the Lexus looks like it's a very good car for endurance racing then in Gran Turismo. He told them they have a week. Again, I don't really understand that either, Jay. Why they're saying a year? That doesn't make any sense to me. Never happening, Neil. Never happening. YouTube's not like you skipped today. They do put the blue flags out a bit early, don't they? Oh no, Keys in! 28's in as well. Super GT takes the lead. Can he get to the end though? Whoa. Oh, I don't like it when the LMPs turn up here. Did ya? On the outside. Where are you off to, Andy? You're leaving the UK. Scary. There he is. One lap to go after this, folks. Rory's going to bring the win home. GG's to the Lexus team. Don't know how Sparks has done in Group 1 though, so not necessarily going to be the champions. For GT and Gotmaxpower, teammates, they're going to be in good shape with a P1 if they hold on in a P4. Oh yeah, bugger. Closed the gap down by 5 seconds, but not enough time. Could there be a late splash and dash for the... Hi Ben, how we doing? This looks rather professional. We don't do things half-arsed sometimes, you know. So, a wee bit of effort required to make these kind of things slightly more interesting for people. That's much appreciated. Time is on the clock. Let's see. Eriessss, how we doing? You're well. Yeah, I've enjoyed this race. I've enjoyed it well. I was just flooring in, to be honest with you. Don't tell him, Andy, he's looking to get a... Before you know it, he'll have turned up at your door. And we're 6 temps up. Conditions must have all of a sudden got very good. The wind's picking up, so we are faster down these straights. Amazing the difference the wind makes, isn't it? Jeez, oh. Oh no! What is going on? Super GT has pitted with 2 seconds in the clock to go. Is he far enough ahead to take the win? No! Drama right at the end. Surely with 17% of fuel he could have made the last couple of corners. The AI are so stupid, aren't they? He takes the win anyway, in the pit lane. Michael Schumacher, 1998, Silverstone, Tidgney takes P2. Classic Super GT move, yeah. Flexing. Probably a good move, Andy. You sure you got like an armed guard as well? Drag's got super grippy on this last lap, jeez oh. Get out of our penalty. P2 in class. P2 in class. A whole community sounds interesting. Literally, only 4 seconds at the end because Super GT decides to pit. We're home in the R18, Mistah in P3. Arkeys comes last, Arkeys. Oh my goodness. He even finished behind Kireth. Right, I'm just out of interest. I'm actually Is this clock accurate? What's that? 5 to 7 the race start. Well, it says 15:10 there, doesn't it? 5 to 7 on that clock. I mean, it did kind of go 24 hours actually. I didn't realise the race started as late as 7 when you've got the. I realised this, so it kind of did actually go from 7 till 20 past 7 basically. Right, let's see who actually won the championship. Yeah, I don't think any of the cars we've got there have. I don't think any of the cars have got a clock in the dashboard that we've got here. Yeah, I didn't realise the FT1 and the RCZ have got the same dashboard. That one tell the time. Of course doesn't. Ferrari tells you how much twat you've got, which I quite like. I'm not entirely sure how important twat is, but apparently you get 230 twat in the Ferrari. That's what it says. It definitely says twat. Does Alexis maybe tell us the time? Alexis maybe. Yeah, I know the GTR 99 does, yes. I was just wondering if any of these cars did. There's always a chance that one of them's got a time on it. Anything, does it? Oh, that one's got the time, look. 1911. Right, there we go. What's this? The Porsche tells you the time. $18.55, yeah. 1740. Finished in 1919. Yeah, it did go. That's good to know. Well, I enjoyed that, folks. Thank you very much for racing with me. Now, let's find out who won this championship then. I can't remember what the teams are, so how do I bring them up? I can do it this way. Right, so definitely wasn't me. Tidgney. Where did Hogston finish? Second and 17th. I think it's definitely going to be Super GT and Gotmaxpower. Key, no. Who was Mistah's teammate? Cyrus. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they get 25 and they came 40 points for Super GT and Gotmaxpower. Nobody else is going to come close to that. Yeah, nobody else is coming close to that. So yeah, Super GT and Gotmaxpower in the Porsche in P4 in class. Super GT P1 class are the YouTube champions. That's not what it says, Chi. Not what it says. But yeah, I can see myself doing something like this once a week as a stream. It's more relaxing for me. I know people don't really want to come in and watch it. It's not the most interesting thing, but you know, I thought that was I thought it wasn't a bad idea to kind of have the names of known drivers and multi-class, so you've at least if you're driving by yourself, you've got the LMPs coming round. And we had an incident, didn't we? We had that incident coming into the pits where they just tried to chop across the front of us. I'll see if I can find it. That was my first pit. It was maybe my second pit stop. This one. Yeah, so it must be. I got the 2-second penalty for it, didn't I? This one here. I'm confused. Oh yeah, because it was the next lap, right? I get it. Look at this lunatic. Who was it? Super GT? Or Mistah? Super GT. Look at this lunatic. Just sending him a message. What time am I starting the races tonight? One more. I mean, I was kind of thinking 6, maybe 7, but I could go as late as 8. I don't know. We'll call that a miscommunication, but I'll be having words with that Super GT next time I see him. Doesn't GT7 now share data? You could actually get an actual leaderboard showing on stream. I don't know, Andy. I don't know. Absolutely no idea, mate. I was kind of looking into trying to get like a sort of championship board that would show up on the screen. But I didn't really come up with anything. If I wanted to do a football league table, hundreds of stuff out there, but to just kind of do like a championship standings table, I couldn't find anything that kind of suited me. I'm going to set the stream up now though and put the details on our community post, Jay, so probably 7 o'clock for the lobbies to start. Let's say 7 o'clock. Or for the stream to start anyway, we'll say 7 o'clock. But yeah, honestly folks, thank you for sticking with us and watching through that. I've enjoyed your company, thank you very much. I definitely need it in those races. We've had some good chat and some banter, but yeah, appreciate it folks. Flash, welcome in, nice to see you mate, nice to see you. But yeah, we'll wrap it up there and I'll maybe see you later on for some lobby racing. Until then, take care and I'll catch you on the next one.